Hola, we are here with an apartment tour and interview with Laisha, an expat and remote worker from the United States, currently living in Cuenca. Thank you, Laisha, for showing us your place and for sharing your experience here living in Cuenca. Let's do this.
Hi, I'm Laisha. Thank you for joining me today. I am from Dallas, Texas, and I wanted to show you my apartment here in Cuenca. I have been here for the last 5 months. Okay, so here we have my kitchen area. It's really great with all of the cabinet space and the oven, or not oven, sorry, where the stove on top. I have a lot of space up here. So in my living room area, I really enjoy this little like nook area. I have a plan to put like cushions and stuff here, but it's really great because you can see out to this range of mountains here. And I also really enjoy my balcony. And it's a really great view because you can see the mountain from here. Yeah. So this is just my main area. But then I also have my restroom. One thing I really like about in here, which that'll be too tight probably, but I really like my washer and dryer. It's like a combo, so it's all in one. That's a pretty cool feature that I really enjoy. And then I have my loft, which has additional cabinet space up here, which is excellent for like my suitcase and stuff. So I'm able to put that away. And then I have my bedroom, which is quite comfortable. The person that I'm leasing it from, they furnished everything for me, which is great. So the bed was very comfortable. And then I have all of this cabinet space for my clothing.
Thanks for the tour, Laisha. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you a little bit more. For those that don't know me, I'm Esteban. I work as a rental facilitator for YapaTree. Welcome, Laisha. Do you mind telling us a little bit more about yourself and what brought you here to Cuenca?
Thank you, Esteban. I am here in Cuenca because I wanted an adventure. So that's really why. I thought it would be a great place to bring them on, to settle down, and I really have enjoyed the city.
Awesome. I understand you work remotely as a CRM administrator. Could you share with us your role and how working from Cuenca has been for you?
Working from Cuenca has been great. So it hasn't been much different than it was when I was in the US because I work online. So I'm still able to manage all my Power Query stuff, which is a lot of my administrative system stuff that I do. So it's been really smooth. There hasn't been any hiccups.
All right. So choosing a new home is a big decision. What factors influence you to choose Cuenca, especially considering you work online for a US company?
I chose Cuenca because I knew about the people here,
Okay.
that they would be friendly.
Okay,
I knew about the weather here.
The weather.
Yes,
All right, cool.
that it would be different than Texas. Texas is very, very hot. I think we were averaging 108
Well,
degrees Fahrenheit this summer. So it's very hot. So here, the weather was a huge factor. And then the cost of living.
yeah, sure. So let's talk about the electricity situation in Ecuador. So it's really quite frustrating for remote workers right now. What has been your strategy to deal with all these blackouts?
So there is a coffee shop that is close by,
Okay.
close by being about a mile within my apartment. And so I just recently had a blackout the other day. And I just went to the coffee shop. They were very kind. I bought a bottle
Okay.
of water.
So what's the first blackout that you experienced?
It
right?
was. It was the first
Oh, that's-
one. It was the first
That's
one.
interesting.
So it really wasn't. I've been here since August, I think, and it was the first one I've experienced.
Wow.
And it didn't last that long. It started at noon and it ended at 3.
Okay, so it was okay. It hasn't affected that much your
No,
remote work.
it hasn't.
It's cool. So tell us a little bit more about your mother, Margaret. Okay, so I understand she's retired. How has the transition been for her, and what led you both to choose Cuenca as your new home?
So the transition for her has been really good.
Okay.
She's really enjoying the. Oh, tell me how to say it because I'm going to say it wrong.
What?
It's Mercado, right? Or
Yeah,
Or,
Mercado,
Mercado.
like the
Okay.
open market or
Yeah,
or
she's
restaurant?
because her and I say it wrong all the time. But anyway,
No, that's okay.
she's really been enjoying the Mercado and how just how it's different than U.S. grocery shopping.
Okay, how is that different?
Well, like in the U.S., you just go in and you pick up your stuff. Like no one's like interacting with you. Like
Okay.
you just go get it. And this is more of like a market type feel.
Exactly.
So
So it's more about the relations that you have with
Right.
people in the market.
yes, yes.
And how's that for you? I mean, for your mother is
It's good. She always is telling me, "Oh, my lady, she got me this and that."
Yeah,
So she really enjoys it, you know.
Cool.
So that's good.
all right, awesome. So let's move to the apartment rental selection. What are the main features of these two apartments that appeal to you and your mom?
Okay, so this apartment appealed to me because of how tall it is. In or yes, in the U.S., most of the apartments I've had have had vaulted ceilings.
Okay.
And that is something that's like always been important to me, and I like being very high up.
Okay,
So
cool.
that's one thing about this apartment that I really like. It's kind of high, you know, it has a great view of the mountains and everything. And the ceilings are incredibly tall.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a loft, so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
helps a lot. Cool. So living in a historical center is quite unique, right? So can you share what all the interactions that you may have with your neighbors or the people in the central area?
So I like living in the historical area, especially being so new to Cuenca, because it gives me access to a lot of little shops and just to all the things that I need. Like the Mercado is very close, grocery stores are very close, the restaurants I like to eat at are very close, my coffee shops are very close. So it made it very comfortable transitioning from the US to here, of not having to try to figure it out because everything is so close together.
Exactly. Yeah, you have a very busy street right here with a lot
Yeah.
of coffee shops.
Yes, but the good thing though is, especially the way that this apartment is situated, it is, even though I'm in the heart of the city,
Yeah.
I am back from the street, so my apartment's very quiet.
It's very quiet.
So it's really nice.
Cool. So it's interesting that you and your mother choose apartments just a block away from each other. So can you share the thought behind that decision, and how it has worked out for you and your mom?
Yeah, so prior to arriving in Cuenca,
Okay.
I had recently moved in with my mom because my lease was up, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
So we wanted to be close, but living together is just a little too close. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Sure.
So we wanted to be close. And so it was really important that we weren't too far away because before that we were like 2 hours away from each other. So that was like too far,
Yeah.
right?
Here's just a block away.
Right. And now it's like a block away and we finally got it just right. So,
Exactly. So it's okay. That's very interesting. So how would you rate the apartments in terms of value and cost of living in general?
well, I would say
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm kind of biased, right? Because I'm coming from
From the okay.
from the U.S.
Yes.
So, but I would say like for me, it's amazing, right? Like the cost of living versus like what I'm able to get is really it makes me know that I made the right decision coming here,
Okay.
and it provides the quality of life that I thought that I was gonna get.
Okay. So it really matches your
Yeah.
expectations
Yeah, it did.
and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So let's dive into your apartment. What are some of the favorite spaces or features that makes this place feel like home? You mentioned the high ceiling or what, but
High ceiling.
is there something else?
Well, one of the things, this is silly, but one of the things that I was like preparing myself for
Right.
before coming here, right? Like I had just bought a washer and dryer right before I came here.
Oh, okay.
At my previous apartment. And I had to give it up, obviously. And it was brand new and it was like nice and da da da.
Okay.
So coming here is really nice to see the washer and dryer and that it was brand new. And like I know that's like a small thing, but
yeah, but it's crucial
Yeah.
for daily living and
it
all
is.
of that.
It is.
And this is a combo, right? Combo unit.
It is. I've never had a combo unit, but it's great.
Working.
Yes, it's
Fine.
perfect. So
Cool, that's interesting. So how does the design layout of your apartment contribute to positive living environment for you, especially considering that you have remote work?
yes. Well, I like it because there's like a lot of light and stuff that comes in, and that's like really important to me to be able to like look out and not be like in a square,
Exactly.
you know. So and then the layout's fine. It's really great having people over or visit and da da da. Like
How do they like the apartment?
they like it.
Yeah,
It's really
right?
good. Yeah, it is. It's good.
Cool. So as for overall living experience, living in a new city often provides unique cultural experiences, right? So how has living in Cuenca added to your cultural experience, both for you and your mother?
Well, I would say that it has.
Any culture shocks, probably?
The food has been a culture shock.
How?
That wasn't a real answer. That was fake. Okay.
But do you like the food, right?
I do, but like
Do you miss something?
pizza.
All right.
Where's the tomato sauce on the pizza? Like, where is
All
it?
right, cool.
And there's no pepperonis. No, so
Okay.
but I don't know how to answer that question though, for real.
Yeah, but it's been okay. I mean,
Yes, it's
the
fine.
culture and all that.
Yeah, it hasn't been. I mean, coming from Texas, we have a lot of different cultures in Texas.
Okay.
So I didn't feel like it was so different. It is different. Not. I'm still learning how to speak Spanish properly,
Okay.
so that part is a bit of a hindrance. But that's like my own. That's my own thing that
Yeah,
I'm working
okay.
on. So.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
So, turning our attention to the real estate. So, how has been your experience working with me as your estate agent and finding and securing this apartment, for instance?
Well, as a matter of fact, one of my previous jobs, I was a leasing agent. And
Okay.
so when I looked you up,
All right.
I was very critical because I've been a leasing
Yeah,
agent
sure.
before. And the experience was superb.
Okay, cool.
You knew everything about the layout of the apartment and all the positive features, and even helped with stuff that didn't necessarily come with the apartment, like setting up my internet and making sure my
Exactly.
utilities were together. So I've had an extremely positive experience.
Oh, that's awesome. So you were very critical through the entire
Yeah, I
process
was.
without me knowing that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's cool. Okay.
I was watching you closely, and you did a good job. You did a good job.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much for sharing your experiences with us today, Laisha. Before we wrap up, is there anything else that you would like to add or just to mention for our audience?
No, I highly recommend coming to Cuenca. It is a very nice town. It has all the amenities that you're looking for, but none of the things that you're not looking for. So
Okay, cool.
that's been great.
Thank you very much. So, if you are current in the market to buy or rent Cuenca, feel free to check out our current listings in our website, or just provide your preference to us, and we will do the searching for you. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching the video, and we'll catch you next one. Ciao.
Ciao.